Good afternoon.
My name is London Benton. As she read, all of that. I'm from Chicago. My mom, my godmother is here.
All right.
My best friend is here. Some of my family, nieces and nephews, they're back there.
All right.
Um, Anna is passing out a piece of wood chip, and the wood chip represents something very, very, very common that we all will share one day. I want you to put this wood chip in the same place that you would put your coffee, that you would put your rubber. And if you ever go to that spot and nothing is left there but the wood chip, that should help you make a decision that either you should go and get a condom or this wood chip can potentially become a piece of your coffee. And it's your decision. Yes, we are living in a day and age that HIV and AIDS with science and technology has come to medicines that it's not a death sentence anymore. But would you really want to live the rest of your life attached to tubes, trying to find medicines to make it work? And most people, when they become positive, they say, okay, well, if I'm positive, I can sleep with someone else that's positive because we already have it. But what you don't know is that you may have a different strand of HIV than that person has. And if you and that person sleep together, it's called binding strands. Now they don't have a medicine or a cocktail for your strand of HIV. And so it limits you from being able to take the same medicine that the other person took because their body is now resistant to it. So the same time that you sleep with them, your body becomes resistant to the same medicine that they were on. So now you don't even have the chance that they once had. I understand tonight is about the documentary of No. And I wanted to know, what do you do? What do you do after you've said no? After you've said no, people rape you, and when you become raped, they don't just rape your physical. They rape your mental, your emotional, your psychological. Everything about you becomes rape at that moment. And most people don't heal over that. And the church has made it a taboo, and especially the black church. We don't talk about it as much, and we say, let's pray about it, or they sweep it under the rug. But silence, they say, is golden, but silence is the worst killer, because you don't talk about it. And you are not able to help the women behind you, or the young girls, or the young men behind you, to know what to look for and how to live or how to sustain themselves if they become raped. And if you become raped, then what if you walk into a place and you find someone that's raped? How do you help them cope with becoming raped? How do you help cope with if they find out that they're HIV positive now from being raped, or have contracted another STI in the raping? Or the biggest situation, they find out that they're pregnant. Now they're pregnant, they have HIV, and they're still raped. And no matter what you say, you can't heal someone that's been raped. It's a hard thing to do. It's something hard to get over. You don't just get over it overnight. You need counseling. You need sessions. Yes, you can, those who believe in prayer like I do, you can pray about it. But you need some psychological help. And I work at the Core Center. I help counsel there. And like they said, I sit on the board of council making decisions for HIV and AIDS in the city of Chicago. I found out that I was positive July 13th, 2005. Not only was I positive, but I was already in the AIDS category. My T cells, if anyone knows about T cells, my T cells were at 79. The lowest they've ever been was at 0. Yes. Who is that? Okay, T cells. T cells are the immune system. It's what helps block, different viruses or different bacteria that come in your body. It's what it is. HIV is nothing but the weakening of your immune system. No one has ever died from HIV or AIDS. You die from the complications of it, what you catch after you've been come because everybody have a different level of their immunity. But if it's under the mark of 200, you are now considered either positive, or you may have sickle cell, you may have some type of cancer that has weakened your immune system, which open you to what they call opportunistic infection, which is pretty much anything. And most people look at HIV positive people and you get scared and you want to protect yourself. But what you really need to look at is that you need to protect them. You're more of a threat to them than they are to you.
Do HIV turn into AIDS?
It can. It depends on the person. They have medicines that do stop it. So some people never reach the AIDS category. Yeah.
What is the symptomology of HIV?
What's the who?
Symptoms of HIV.
Sometimes it's like a common cold. Muscle ache, you go sneezing, coughing, and you have a dry cough, and you wonder why you're aching and you're sweating at night. So there are different symptoms that different people experience. Everybody don't experience the same thing. Anyone else? Yeah.
Have you experienced any complications of
Yes. I have, because I was under the mark of 200, I was open to opportunistic infections. I've died 3 times, flatlined 3 times. I've had cancer in 2006, I think it was, 2006 in Atlanta, Georgia. I've had flexible sigmoidoscopies done, colonoscopies. I've had 9 spinal taps to the point to where it's written in my medical history that I can't have